Okay. So the thing is, uh, let's see. Let me share my screen first. Okay. So we have created so many things. Uh, okay. Last day, we actually gone through that create calculated field part. We know a bit of it, like there are several functions out there which we'll discuss, of course. There are, you can filter it by, let's say, logical functions. What are the logical functions? If else. By the way, how many of you are good in Excel? Excel, using Excel, basic formulas,
ওই কাজ চালানোর মতো জানি।
and
আমার
other.
ওই কাজ চালাবার মতোই।
আচ্ছা,
সবাই
okay.
জানে।
আহ সুশান্তরও সেম কি কাজ চালানোর মতন?
না, সুশান্ত ভালো জানে, বেটার জানে, কেননা
ও তো জানা উচিত, হ্যাঁ, এক্স্যাক্টলি, জানা তো উচিত।
অ্যাটলিস্ট আমার থেকে বেটার জানে, অনেকটাই বেটার জানে।
হুম। অঞ্চিতা?
জাস্ট ট্রাই করি আর কি।
জানি, মোটামুটি জানি।
Okay. And Tomojit, I'm hoping and expecting that you also know a bit more. So, okay. Anyway, so the point is, because if you are good at Excel, then it will help you and nothing else. Regard not just for Excel part, that is the formula part, because there are that query mode. It helps you to write certain functions, logical functions, and all. So apart from that, aggregate functions are there also. Anyway, so now let's do one thing. Let's go to another sheet. For that, let me just delete this. Okay. Let me take, let's say, uh,
Sorry, Saigal, I'm very sorry.
hmm,
I was not able to hear properly. There's a problem, I think, in network issue.
no, no,
I was,
I was just asking regarding how much you know Excel.
oh, Excel. To, VLOOKUP is not familiar with that much. Okay, so some of the things I have done for data load, we have to do many of the things also.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
not that much advanced Excel, but yeah.
Yeah, not an issue,
Mm.
not an issue. We will go through it. But anyway, so let's say I take category, and then I take from here subcategory, and let's say I take the from here. Let me take the sales here. Okay. And let me take the order date here, year wise. Let me make this quarter wise. So this is a whole lot of data, category, subcategory, every year, quarter wise data. Now I want to do the summation on it. So there's a very easy way out. I'll go to analytics part. I don't know. Not. Hold on. Uh, Forecast. What I can do is, let me just go through it. Okay. Okay. Another thing I want to tell you. The default aggregation in Tableau for any measure, you will see it's always, you go here, like let's say this measure sum, it is always in sum. Okay, you can make it average, you can make it median, you can count distinct. Now how many of you know the difference between count and count distinct? What is count and what is count distinct?
Count is all we know. I think it is the similar thing that we all know is how many number of data, like one, two, three.
Hmm.
But a count distinct is uh, what is new to me.
Okay, count distinct and count difference. I'm telling you. Let's say you have 50 number of rows. Okay, so 50 rows means there are 50 datas are there in a column. Okay, there are no null
Yeah,
values, so there are 50 datas. So your count will be 50, right?
yeah, yeah.
But there are some, let's say there are names. Okay, 50 names are there. It can be possible that there are uh, the name, there is no let's say there is no like no repeating of the same name. Is the same with the ID. Let's say a person has a similar ID, or let's don't take the name because it can be a bit ambiguous. So let me take the Aadhaar card number. Okay, you have 50 Aadhaar card numbers with you. So 50 Aadhaar card numbers will give you the count of 50 when you do the count function. What distinct count is, let's say if any Aadhaar card number has been given twice in that 50 list. Okay, then what will be your count distinct? Will it be 50 or
I think it will be two. I think.
no? Count
Then-
distinct will be, that means how many distinct numbers are there. So it will be 49.
Oh, different numbers. Okay, okay. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
that is
The
distinct.
different thing is distinct. Yeah.
Yes, so that will be 49. Same way, if you have other duplicate values also, so in that scenario, so distinct mean each number is distinct from the other. How many numbers are there? So we call it a count distinct function. Okay, so that is important, and you will see there are several others like median. You people are aware of what is median? Statistics, class 10, 12,
I
median
studied last in
in
geography
median
when
mode.
I was uh, forgot the things.
Okay, let's we will go to it after a point of time later. Okay, minimum, maximum, you understand, right?
Yeah,
So,
obviously.
instead of the sum, if I click on the minimum, I'll only see the minimum values. Okay, the sales value. See, if I click on, let's say, the average, I'll see the average. If I click on the maximum, I'll only see the maximum values of bookcases in quarter one. The maximum, this is the maximum values that I'll see. And there you will have it, let's say, percentile. Let's say I want to see it as a, there are in terms of percentile, we have let's say percentile in that sense, like uh, 25 percentile, say 50 percentile. On that basis, things can change. Okay, so that is a bit advanced topic. If you actually need to use all of these functions or not, that is a different. You have a standard deviation, you have variance. So these are all advanced statistical topic. Okay, mostly you will not be bothered to use all of this because in Tableau it's more or less about easy visualization thing, not about calculating complicated things or showing regression analysis, that analysis, those analysis. It is not, Tableau is not meant for that, but still you can do certain things there, but I don't think that is most important. That is the reason in advanced class I will show a waterfall chart, which majorly comes in Tableau consultant question. How to make a waterfall chart. It's a bit difficult. So maybe in the last Tableau session also, not this one, the previous one, I haven't touched upon it, but I will do this time. Anyway, apart from that, let's say mm, I want to get some. Hold on. Yes, you see, there is a, in the summarize there is a total button. right, in the analytics pane.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, if I drag it now, I have three options. I can do the subtotal, I can do the column grand total, I can do the row grand totals. Okay. Now let's say first, let me do the subtotal. So every subtotal it will give me. Okay. Now if I go back and I make it column grand totals, so I'll only have the column grand totals. Okay. I have the column grand totals. Now if I go back and I click on row grand totals, so I'll have the row grand totals. Okay. Now why is it showing a different kind of a value? Because this is where I've done the mistake. I need to make it sum. So you will have the entire thing, right? So guys, the thing is, what you people have to do now, just practice, okay? Because you already have the data set with you, and after 14 days, you will not have this desktop version with you, okay? Then obviously, I'll help you to download another desktop version, not an issue, but that will also be for 14 days only. So that is one of the problem with Tableau. So but you already have the Tableau public. I will help you out with downloading that. So this is how you can get your grand total, subtotal, and row base total, column totals. This is how you can do it. Okay. Now, if I go to the show me button, also I can, as you can see, I can select this. I can select this one also, highlight tables. Okay. I've done highlight tables and based on the colors. Now, if I take, let's say on the colors, I edit colors and I change the palette. So it will give me a very good idea of how, it's working. Where am I doing well? Where am I not doing well? It's an overall data. Instead of having a chart based type, I have made it, a bit of a, columnar table wise thing. So that is the thing. Isn't? Actually, anyone wants to join or what? Hold on. Am I missing something? Oh, okay. Anyway, so you've got it. This one, right? This is highlight tables. Okay. Last day on the last bit of time, like for the last 5 minutes, I think I have, uh, I showed you all of this stuff. So this is one part, and now I'll show you today one very important part. Okay. Now let's get back to how to format certain things. Let's go back to sheet one. I have this. This is sheet one. I'll double click it. I can name it. So naming is also very important. Okay, this is subcategory wise profit. Yeah, or you can write profit by subcategory. Okay, this is the section. What you can do, you can select this, you can bring it in the middle, you can bold it, you can change this to Tableau bold. You can make it a bit bigger in size. Okay, done, right? Okay. Hmm. Okay. So this is profit by subcategory. Second, this is let's say quarter wise sales. Okay. So then why I'm doing this, I'll tell you the reason behind doing all of this right now. Just that. Okay. Now you see on this portion, I told you now we can see it in a percentage based. Okay. So I have the sum of sales here. Okay. Mm, hold on. Percentage. Analytics. Percentile. No, this is not going to hold on. Mm, not fills and the dilution variance. of stage. I think it requires a different calculation which we have to do. That is the reason I'm not getting that. And, okay, I'll get into this later on. The percentage. Okay, let me just name it now. This is segment wise sales, no? Hmm. Sales. I'll just format two, three, rather five. Rather, I'll do it. Three, four. Four we have the subcategory wise profit and sales. Okay, subcategory wise profit and sales. Okay, this is done, and let's another one. Let me do it. Is this state wise sales? Let me just. Why I'm doing this? Because we will be creating a dashboard today. That is the only reason I'm doing. Okay, so I've got this. Okay, now this is the portion from where you create a dashboard. So just click on here, and the various sheets that has been created. Okay, so let me drag one here. Now this is the portion. Let's say you just want the filter, you don't want this one, just cancel it, cross it. Okay, you need the filter, good enough. Okay, and let me just change the size. Okay, what I can do is I can just change the size here. The height also I can change. Maximum size, width, and okay. Now let me take. It will automatically, since I'm doing it in the tile section. This is tile. If I do it floating now, then I can choose where I can place it as per my requirement. Since this Tableau will automatically give me a place where I can drag and drop my the charts that I've prepared. This is the second profit, and third, let me see again. It will give me an option. this is not looking good. Let me take this here. Okay, good enough. I don't need this also. I don't need this also. Then I will take the fourth one, maybe here. Okay, fourth one, standard view. If I go, make it interview only, and I can bring in another one of my. This is the one, right? So yes. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is the dashboard that I have created. Now let's say I want to place this. Now here is the things. If I just click on it, if I click on 2011, 2012, 13, this filter is actually will not work. Okay, because you can see there's a filter button. Until and unless I activate this is not going to work. So once I've activated, I need to activate for all of those. This, and there's some advanced filtering also, which I'll show you. So this one, but this is called action filtering. This still may not work right now, as this filter is basically based on the order date, and I only have the date filter here, so it will not work that much for the time being, until and unless I like to worksheet. Now how it looks, okay, let me show you. I go to the presentation sheet. This is how it would look. Okay, this is a segment wise the things that you have done, all these charts at a single place, and you can see how it looks. Now the thing is about filtration, how you can bring in those filters. Now to get the filters here, what you need to do when you are making those sheets now, you have to bring in those filters. The year filter I have already here. Okay, I have brought it. This quarter wise, this is also year. So what I can do is I can press on control and I can bring this filter here. Once I bring in this filter here, next, and I'll click on all the 4 quarters. Okay, and it's a show filter. So this is it. Now if I place the filters while creating the chart in the sheet, then only I'll be able to get it in the dashboard, or else while dragging it I will not have that option for me. So it is very important that you get all the filters that you require from that angle, so that we can create while dragging it in the dashboard, we can have those filters with us. This is a basic chart. You can, whatever you can do here, let me just tell you this layout section. Okay, now let me just, okay, there is an option called show dashboard title. Okay, you click on that. There's a thing called dashboard one if you want to select, and this is styled. Okay, now if I choose floating, so how it would look, let me just cancel this one, everything. Okay, and I make it floating. There is a concept of horizontal container and vertical container. I can drag one container here. What is the purpose of container? If I place a container here, means put the sheet one inside this container. Okay, now if I take another container here, I can place the sheet 2 on this container. How it helps? It helps in the presentation and nothing else. Okay, I can delete it if I don't require it. I will just simply delete that part. Let's say I delete this one from here. And same way, let me just drag this. As you can see previously, we were not able to move this. Okay, since it was tiled. The moment I'll select tile now, because these two are on the floating scene that I've created. Now again, if I take anything from here, it will give me that space where I want to put it, but I cannot choose it from my side. This is the helpful thing if you are choosing floating thing. Let's say now if I take 6, I can place it as per my will wherever I want to, rather than Tableau suggesting me, okay, this is the space, this is a square that I'm giving you, you place it here. I don't have to rely on Tableau for that. Then let's say if I want to bring this one here, I think it does not have anything. Let's say if I bring it here, so it will automatically, and I can adjust it also as per my requirement. Okay, I think this one needs a bit of space, so yeah, I can drag this one here. So this is as per your requirement, whatever you want to do. So this is the basic functionality of having a tiled or having a floating one. Okay, in dashboard. Size I have already told you. Okay. Now the thing is the difference for dashboard and story. This is a story. Let me just show you. This is a story. Okay. Here I cannot drag each and every sheet that I want to. I'll only be able to drag a single sheet here. Okay. Not more than that. Now, what is a story in Tableau? It's basically giving the company, let's say, a rough idea about like how the company is performing in a story based. Let's say I, instead of giving a dashboard where all various kinds of data are there, like uh, uh, in story I'll be focusing on a specific thing. Let's say I want to see only the sales part. Okay, so on a story basis I can show it to my client that, okay, this is in 2011 this was my results. On the next story I can show, okay, on the next part, that in 2012 the sales has gone down. It can be of various reasons, so that reasons I can put it there. Okay, because of that there is some other effect. So let's say because the sales went down, it can be a possible that sales went down because the prices were higher in the next year, and since the prices were higher, it is a possibility that we have sold less quantity but our profit is higher. So these are the type of things that you have to present it to the client, because that's what matters. So that is the important part of stories. But in stories, the main difference in stories and dashboard is that in dashboard, you can drag and drop as many sheets as you feel like, but the you can say for best practice, it's better to use not more than 5 sheets there. In story, the thing is, in story, not only you can drag this picture like a sheet here, you can drag a dashboard here also. The dashboard that I've prepared, I can drag the complete dashboard in the story section if I want to. So that is another strong point, that we can create a story by doing all of this. Now, story size you can also change as per your requirement. It can be a fixed size, automatic size, or a range. You can give new story point. You can keep it as blank, or you can then several other captions, because here is the portion where you can write. Because now, since Tableau has came up with a very good product that is called Tableau Pulse. This story portion that was already there now, right now you may not need it, because that Pulse is very helpful. Pulse can only be used upon, not in Tableau desktop, but Pulse can be used in Tableau cloud or Tableau online. So it happens what, whenever there is a data and there is a change in data, you don't have to write anything as a story point. The Tableau pulse will automatically give you like, this is the reason, by because that is AI enabled thing. What it does is it studies the background of the it studies the data, and it gives you an insight of that data, that this is the reason that my sales has gone down by 5.3% from last month because of this reason. It will study the data and it will give you that. Okay, so these are the benefits of currently it has came up with Tableau Pulse. You also have a Tableau server where you can administer. Now, just giving you a bit of differentiation between Tableau desktop and all. Let's say you have created a chart and everything, a dashboard in Tableau. Let's say in Tableau desktop, you want to share it. How will you share it? Or you want to publish it? How you will publish it? It is not possible in desktop. Or let's say you want to have a row level security. What is row level security? RLS is basically, let's say a company has certain management level thing, like the top management, and then you have managers, you have senior managers, you have VPs, you have senior VPs, you have CEOs. Obviously, every data will not be seen by everyone. Each hierarchy has a different set where they can see, like if I'm just a manager of a certain region, I will only be able to see the data of my region. I will not be able to see the top management data. This is where the row level security comes in. The row level security can only happen in Tableau server, where I will put, because I am the admin there, and I will control everything. I will set the the permission sets will be given by me, that who can see what kind of data, who can edit it, who can not edit it, and all of those stuff, just like we have it in Salesforce. Okay, the permission sets, let's say we create profiles, right? And based on the profiles, we have the permission sets given to the users. It's the same way. But for that, in normal Tableau desktop, it is not possible. We have to use Tableau server. Any questions, anyone?
Basically, this is about file types and folders.
No. File types folders is different. File types is Tableau workbook. Like, let's say me, you, and another two people are working in the same project. Okay, and we live in different locations. I have started the work. I have the source file with me, but others may not have the source file with them. That is when it is necessary that I send that file after doing a part of my work. Let's say the 20% work that I have done, I have to send that file to my colleague, who can start working after that. Now, if he does not have the source file, what will he do? that that is the point when twbx file type is required, because it will help them to start from where you have ended. Okay, now let me just okay, so this is story, this is dashboard, and these are like what we have created. So see, basic chart types I have shown more or less. I think you people are aware of it, how to do it. Now another thing which I'll do is like formatting. Let's say I want this portion. This figure is large, right? I want to make it in K. K is thousands or maybe hundreds. Okay. I want to change it. How will I do it? Once I click it here, na, I click, let's say, format. Okay. Once I click format, you will see on the left hand side, this format button will be there. I want to format the fields here, not the rows, not the columns. Okay, not the sheet. Everything is there. I will explain. But for the time being, let's say fields. What I want to do it with this, let's say I want to, it is my profit, right? Sum of profit. Okay, sum of profit. As you can see, the scale here is given as this. I will make it let's say I have the numbers custom. Hold on. Yes, display unit as thousands. Okay. Any prefix suffix? No, I don't need it. Mm, this is my topic. Okay, this is my sales. Okay, hold on. This is not the one. I'll just not required. Let's say on the fields. Let me check the sales here. Okay. Yes. Uh, total grand total default. Just do one thing from here. You can make it like the number portion, and total you can make it number custom. You can make it k. Let that be on a separator. For grand totals also, for two totals also make the same thing, custom k, and also for the default one, custom, you make it k. And if you want to give any prefix suffix, like sometimes I want the amount to be in, let's say, INR, so it will give me INR. Okay, any issues, guys? Any problem regarding this format thing?
No.
Okay. So this is how you format your data. Like even after having, you can format this axis also. Uh, you can format the axis also. Let's say how it looks, how you want it. If you want to make it in bold, so many things you can do here. Okay, this is on the pane. This is on the axis. You can change your shading here if you want to change the shading, or you can make it dark. The numbers are already there. Ticks. This is font. You can make it bold if you want to. You can change the size. You can do all of this stuff here. Okay. And apart from that, this is the formatting part. Let me just clear it once. Okay. This is the formatting part. So, guys, I think I have covered more or less most of the things that we have, uh, you know, um, that we have planned to study, of course. And okay, next what I'll do is, let me just, how to create, let's say, how to do groupings. Okay, let's see, I have subcategories here. Okay, various subcategories. Now let's say I want to group this. Okay, I can just select, with this, right? On the chart, if I just select, as per my requirement, let's say I select till machines, it will just show me this. Now what I need to do is, okay, just let me just select this once. Okay, it is giving me an option. You will see, this is create set, this is group. Okay, if I select this now, it has created a group for me. See, subcategory group, right? This is how it is like how it will help you. Let's say you want to group, let's say you have a subcategory data or any kind of data, and you want to group it by, you don't have any fields, like let me give you Salesforce example. Okay, what happens is, we in the lead portion we have status called hot, cold, moderate, right? Okay, we have that field. Let's say we don't have that, and I want to create something, like I want to group it by, by whether this category, because let's say I know which are the categories or subcategory are in the hot seat, which are in the cold, and which is moderate. So let me group it as per my requirements. So once I group it by my requirements, and then if I have created something, let's say I go to another sheet here from here. And then if I just click on it, what it will show me, and just giving an example. As you can see, now I have only, instead of all this subcategory, what it's doing is this accessories and all is in one group, and this is other group. Okay, so I can break down my data as per my requirement. If I want to break it down, I can select it from here. Whatever I want to do from this list, system value list, use all is not required. So yeah, I can do, I can functions all of this right now. And if you go here now, keep only, you if you select exclude, so it will get excluded. Now if I go here and let's say I want to view the data, yes, subcategory others, this full data I want to see, let's say it will show me the full data. So these are various functionalities that are there in Tableau which you can use. Okay, now let me go through another important part. This is called action filter. Okay, uh, let's say, let me take sales. Okay, sales based on subcategory. This is one basic sales based on subcategory. Let me just make it. This is a simple chart, nothing complicated in it. Done. I'll take another chart where I'll show, let's say, state wise my sales. This is what I have. Okay, good enough. Now, what I need to do, I'll go to a dash. I'll just open a dashboard here. Let me, no, let's just do one thing. I'll make it tiled. Let me just select this one and let me just select this 20. Okay, so I have this subcategory wise sales and I have sales of this portion also. Okay, so let's say, I don't know if this will work or not, but let me just try it once. Okay, I'll go to dashboards option. Okay, you can see there's an option called actions. I'll go to actions. This workbook, let's say this workbook, make it this sheet, or this workbook, keep it as this workbook only. Add action. I want a filter action. There are other options too, which are highlight action, but for the timing, I'll select filter action. Hold on. Huh. Sorry guys, it's very slow. So anyway, now source sheets and target sheets, what are these? Like, uh, I will make changes or I will do whatever in sheet 19 and it will show the effect on the 20th number sheet. Okay, like, so my, let's say my source sheet is 19 and my target sheet is 20. It's working a bit slow, so bear with me. Guy, is it difficult or understanding? I don't think till now for this 3 4 classes, I don't think this is a bit on the difficult side. This should be easy, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright.
I'm especially asking for people who have, you know, like first time they are, trying out Tableau, especially for those. It's easy.
Easy, but we need
It
to
is
practice.
looking easy. Yeah, only thing we need to
Need
Yeah,
practice,
practice. Because see,
take
the thing is,
time for that. Yeah.
if you all see, you know, I don't need to tell you people. Of course, you people are very professional. You people are working. You know it much better than me. Rather, that if you take out time for yourself and practice for some time, at least give 1 hour or maybe 1.5 hours. Okay, apart from the class, maybe in Saturday, Sunday, 1.5 hours for yourself. Uh, Nothing but it will add to your knowledge and to your CV. This thing, because this analytics part will be very important in coming days. So it will be very important. So having the knowledge and you know how to do stuff, it will be of your advantage only and nothing. So let me go to. I think there's some issue. ये तो हैंग ही कर गया. Okay, do one thing now. I think there's some issue. Okay, for the time being, even my system is not working properly. Okay, do one thing now for the time being. Someone else share your screen now. Like if someone has Tableau open in their system.
Yes, Raghav, you're audible.
Yes, you're audible.
I think there's some problem with my system. Okay, uh, just be on the line. Okay, let me just rejoin. Hmm.
Yes, sure.
Are you
Okay.
sharing? Okay,
Okay.
if you
Okay.
are sharing, then that's okay, not an issue.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, yeah. Please share your screen now. Think now it's okay. I guess so. Just
Is it visible?
No.
Yes, it's good.
Hello, anything wrong? May I audible?
You are audible, Shrikant. I
Yes,
think
thank
Saikat has some problem with his internet issue.
Okay.
You are on mute, Saikat.
Oh, sorry. Actually, my system was running a bit slow. Out of nowhere, it like Microsoft issue. So yeah, let me just I have to do it again if I just hold on. Mm. Hmm. Visible, right? Right now?
Yes.
Okay. So we have created subcategory with sales, and this is our sales based on the US states. Okay. Now we'll go to dashboard. There's a portion called action. Hmm. Is Shawat in this call?
No.
Okay. I'll add an filter action here. Okay, so I'll select sheet 19 in the source sheet and 20 here. And let's say there are various options like select, menu, hover. Let me say, let me just click select. Okay. But like, if I select something on the sheet number 19, it will show me the changes. Like just when I select on sheet 20, it will show me that changes. Okay. Just hold on. Let me press OK. Go to okay. See, when I pressed on machines now, it is just showing me the machines one. Okay. I select phones. The map is only showing where phones have been sold on those states. If I select accessories, it is showing me all the states in which accessories has been sold. Art, see, these are not there right now. Copiers, tables, storage, let's say labels. So getting it right, how it is helping. So this is
Yeah, Saikat,
yeah.
one thing to ask that we can select multiple options in it, right? And it will show multiple means symbols in it, like
See, press
it is
on
showing.
press on control, and let's say two are selected, right? If I select
Okay,
press
okay,
on
okay,
control and
okay, okay,
furnishing,
okay, okay.
three,
Got it,
the
got
three
it.
are in
Yeah,
select.
yeah.
Okay.
Only thing I wanted to know that how is this the
Yes.
system is.
Okay. So it's easy, right? But it's very helpful for any company, because instead of giving them filters separately, what we have done is, so let's say the state wise, so I can, inside both the reports, if I have an action filter for in both the report, both the charts, it is very helpful for the company, because I will just click on copiers and I'll see which are the states, is giving me a better sales, right? Or maybe where am I selling, which are the states I'm not selling, right?
Yeah.
So it gives me a better clarity. if I make it a
So you were selected 19 is a source and 20 is a target, right?
yes, because I am clicking here, sheet number 19.
Mm-hmm.
I'll perform my thing here. And
Right.
now let me show you something a bit, advanced stuff, but it's very fancy thing. So let's say I go to this dashboard, and I go to action. Since action, this one is already selected, this filter one only, I will edit it. Okay. Instead of select, because I'm selecting it, I'll just hover. Okay. How it works, I'll show you. I'll just press on OK. You can see I don't just move it. Okay. I'll not do anything. Okay. I'll just hover over the phones. I'll not select anything. I've just hovered. See, the figures are changing. I just hover over machine. The figures are changing. I'll just hover over copiers. The figures are changing. Right?
Sure. It's a cool
In,
feature.
yeah, cool features,
Very,
right?
very,
Yeah.
yeah.
So these are like so many things you can do it. Action highlight, I'll cover in the next part. So see, today you have learned this action filter thing, how it's done. Okay. Why have I shown it? Because while ever if you're working in Tableau projects, it, it is very recommended that you use this kind of functions. I have shown you how dashboards are created. I'll go into, because I have set up the classes in such a way we will create proper dashboard, 2 or 3 proper dashboards. Okay, so that after these classes na, you can मतलब आंख बंद करके तुम लोग डैशबोर्ड तो बना ही पाओगे, that's for sure. If I give you a मतलब any kind of data, if I give you analyzing it, you can create your own dashboards and all. So dashboard you have created, stories I have shown you. Stories a bit complex part, which I'll get into that later. Analytics, few of the analytics part I have already shown it to you. Today you have seen from measures that default aggregation is always sum. You can change it to minimum, maximum, average, percentile. You can change it, all of those things. Filtering, sorting, you have already seen. Grouping, I have shown you how to group, but there are other ways to group also. Group, set, hierarchy, group and set, I will cover it. If we are not having any classes tomorrow, I will start that from Monday. So for the time being, this is it for today. I will share a document with you, maybe a data set, and I will tell you what are the things that you need to do it. Part which we have already completed, not something out of like which we have not completed, I will not give you. Okay, something which you have completed, I will give you some assignments. You complete that and make a dashboard. Okay. So won't be that much difficult, trust me. It's not that difficult. And this apart from that, there is map, background maps. In map section you can do so many things. Okay, let me just go to one map now, I'll show you. There are where is that map? Okay, now if I go to map now, see street view. Okay, outdoors, it will take some time to process it. Hold on. I can select satellite view. See, cool features, right?
Sure.
Looking very nice. Yeah.
So, and you have satellite view, you have light, you have normal. I can make it a dark view. Okay. So
Yeah.
all these features you can, this is see, this no one will teach you. I have learned it by myself. Trust me. This is like when you are using an app na, just like let's say when WhatsApp came in or Facebook came in, we are not aware of how to use it wholeheartedly, right? We are not aware of certain functions, but once you start using it, you are okay, यहाँ पे status होता है, यहाँ से ये होता है, वहां से मुझे वो करना पड़ता है. So once you start using that thing, you get to know, okay, these are the places from where, even for Salesforce also, right? When let's say you have taken a tuition from someone and you have taken classes, will everything be covered in classes? No, right? But when you are working in a real time project right now in Salesforce, then you are coming across hurdles, you are coming across, then you know, okay, इस जगह से ये कर सकता हूँ मैं, उस जगह से वो कर सकता हूँ. So this is same thing, you know. Tableau is a part of a Salesforce now. So it's a great tool, great product. Go through it. Once you go through it, you know, every day now, at least even half an hour. Trust me, that is more than enough. Because if you go out of touch, things will be difficult then again. Because since you people have taken interest in learning this thing now, you know, extra learning never causes any harm in life. Rather, it adds a value to your CV and nothing else. So even if you are maybe in maybe 3 months, 6 months time, you are, even if you are not working in any project, but to learn how to do it, because there is a possibility, and the times that we are in right now, so much of revolution regarding AI and analytics. Because even if few people go through the internet and search for it, the amount of data analytics role or business analyst role, data analyst, data engineering roles have like flourished in the last 3 4 years, and it is going to flourish more, and even after the AI advancement. So that is the reason, uh, get into the analytics part, so that you know, nowadays the customer centric approach, previously it was like, they have a problem, they are telling you, you are creating, and they are rather telling you, okay, I want this, please create it for me. Right now customer does not want ki, okay, just create this for me. Right now customer, since we are into consulting, customer will ask us ki, boss, give us the best solution possible, not just the best solution. If you are seeing that on Salesforce, we are, let's say we are creating a path for them, like the CRM things, a lead and opportunity, or many custom things that we are doing it for them as per their requirements. But once they are filling in those data, once their a salesperson or how they are working it, filling in those data, then out of those data also they need to make sense of it, right? So our work is getting extended. Think it that way. We have done everything, we have customized everything for the client. Then the next part comes, not just we are customizing, once they fill in the data in their production, we are helping them, okay boss, this is your data, this data means something, we can make your business work in a much better way. Because as we can see, this data represent, okay, you are creating a loss in this sector, you are having a profit in this sector, why it is not giving you you know, that much amount of revenue. So we can get into this sector also, our horizons are opening up rather, if we learn Tableau or any kind of data analytics tool. Okay, since we are into Salesforce environment, so Tableau is our answer. But I'm just in an overall overview of things, I can say that any kind of data analytics tool is very helpful in coming times. Okay guys, so hold on, stop presentation. So I'll just stop the recording now.